Okay, we are still in Lothering. We picked up a new party member. And let's go outside of town, see what's going on out this way.
You accuse me of thievery. Your grassland eyes are inept. A chastened would never stoop to petty theft. You marsh folk are all thieves and liars.
Enough! People here are already desperate and frightened. They don't need you two coming to blows.
But what about my food?
I said enough!
Oh, well, that, I guess it's not my problem. Come again?
You aren't one of my captors. I will not amuse you any more than I have the other humans. Leave me in peace.
What are you?
A prisoner. I'm in a cage, am I not? I've been placed here by the Chantry.
The revered mother said he slaughtered an entire family, even the children.
It is as she says. I am Sten of the Beresad, the vanguard of the Kunari peoples.
Quidnari?
If you haven't heard of us, that is your own shortcoming. Though it matters little now, I will die soon enough.
This is a proud and powerful creature, trapped as prey for the darkspawn. If you cannot see a use for him, I suggest releasing him for mercy's sake alone.
Mercy? I wouldn't have expected that from you.
I would also suggest that Alistair take his place in the cage.
Yes, that's what I would have expected.
I suggest you leave me to my fate.
I find myself in need of skilled help.
No doubt. What help do you seek?
I am sworn to defend this land against the Blight.
The Blight? Are you a Grey Warden, then?
Yes, I am.
Surprising. My people have heard legends of the Grey Warden's strength and skill. Though I suppose not every legend is true.
Would the revered mother let you free?
Perhaps if you told her the Grey Wardens need my assistance. It seems as likely to bring my death as waiting here.
I'll leave you for now.
Farewell, then.
To be left here to starve? Or to be taken by the darkspawn? No one deserves that. Not even a murderer.
Okay, the fear by the local populace is that the darkspawn are on their way, and that's absolutely true. The darkspawn are going to eventually get here. We're pretty close.
Tell me something, Morrigan. Did you live there in that forest your entire life?
I left it on occasion, but I always returned. Why? Is that so strange? It was my home.
But it was just you and your mother there. No one else.
Mother occasionally had company.
What? Company? Do I even want to ask?
No, you really don't.
Interesting. Well, anyway, the darkspawn will eventually get here, because after all, we're not really all that far away from where the battlefield was. And, well, they left that Quinari out there to eventually get killed when the darkspawn arrive. Bandits! Bandits everywhere! This is the Chanter's board, where you can pick up jobs to go and do. They earn some extra money. I'm probably going to accept this job, but I may not do it. As transcribed on behalf of Sir Brian, Templar and Defender of the Faith. Know that all who prey upon the refugees do so under pain of death. The Maker spurs bandits and their kind. The Templars offer a sizable reward for the apprehension or execution of the bandit leaders plying their trade to the northern wood and roads. Beware, the bandits are numerous and considerable skill. Only a well-armed and well-trained party should brave into the deep wood. We pray for the success of any who undertake this mission. Residents in good standing and passing travelers have indicated there are 3 bandit groups in the northern wood. This humble charter would also echo Sir Brian's caution, lest you wind up another victim of these evil men. The reward for such service is 3 sovereigns. May the Maker look after his children in our hour of need. Okay, so I accepted the job. I may not do it, but I've accepted the job. Now we gotta go speak to the revered mother, a woman of some importance in this local church. Yeah, that if we can get that Quinari out of there,
Darkspawn stragglers, but no sign of the main horde. We are the only hope.
we can definitely use him to kill some stuff.
Good day, Sister Leliana. I'm surprised to see you're still in Lothering.
It is good to see you as well, Your Reverence.
I do not recognize your companion. Greetings. Will you be making a donation to the Chantry? Our need has never been greater.
What tithe is acceptable?
Might I suggest 30 silver?
I'm sorry, but I only have 10 silver.
1 out of 1 is a more generous gift than 10 out of thousands. What can I do for you then?
I want to talk about Sten, the Quinari you imprisoned.
It might have been kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Why does he interest you?
What if this... hold on. What did he do?
He butchered an entire farmhold. Only one of the youngest hid long enough to survive. The child said his father had found the Quinari gravely wounded and took him in. That kindness was repaid with murder. The bandsman found the Quinari just standing amidst the carnage. He did not resist them.
What would make him do such a thing?
He would not say, though he acknowledged his guilt. Even the seasoned knights who apprehended him were disturbed by the carnage. However docile he appears, do not be fooled. That Quinari is a danger.
I want him freed. I may have use for him.
Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers.
I was thinking you might release him into my custody.
And what do you say on this, Leliana? You know your friend better than I.
These are unusual times, Your Reverence. With us, the Quinari might do some good. I am sure of it, in fact.
Were things not so desperate? Very well, I trust you. Take these keys to his cage and make her watch over you.
Thank you, Your Reverence. Your trust is not misplaced.
Okay, so... we lost 10 silvers, but we got the key to Sten's cage, and Leliana approves, apparently. Now that we got that taken care of, we can go and set him free.
I have a wonder, Alistair, if you will indulge me.
Do I have a choice?
Of the two of you that remain, are you not the senior Grey Warden here? I find it curious that you allow another to lead while you follow.
You find that curious, do you?
In fact, you defer to a new recruit. Is this the policy of the Grey Wardens, or simply a personal one?
What do you want to hear? That I prefer to follow? I do.
You sound so very defensive.
Couldn't you crawl into a bush somewhere and die? That would be great, thanks.
That is definitely something of note, that although Alistair is definitely... he's not a terribly experienced Grey Warden in and of himself. He's definitely more experienced than our playable character here. So why he defers to Bruce's help, my character here, why he defers to his leadership as opposed to his own, is a little bit of a telling thing on his part. It turns out that, like a lot of people I know, Alistair is afraid of taking any sort of leadership for himself. Now, a lot of people are like that, and it doesn't mean that they're incapable of leadership. It just means that they're unwilling to accept it, or at least strive for it.
You wish something more of me?
I have the key to open your cage.
I confess, I did not think the priestess would part with it.
She agreed to release you into my custody.
So be it. Set me free and I will follow you against the Blight.
How exactly can you help us?
I have spent my life in the Vanguard. I know war, and your lands need all the help they can get.
Very well. I'll let you out.
And so it is done. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement.
And what if I don't lead you to your atonement?
Then I will find it myself. May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
New character. I'm gonna ditch Alistair for now.
Oh, blast it.
Yes.
Now, Sten is a big sumbitch. Look at that guy. Damn, he's huge. Also, he's strong. He doesn't have the constitution that our main character does, so he can't take as much of a beating. So, he's kind of like a... The way I'm going to end up working with him... He's also level 7, so he's like Liliana. He's got a bit of a leg up on the other characters. But he has extremely high strength. So what basically we're going to end up doing with Sten is, for the most part, just giving him large, heavy, but powerful two-handed weapons, and letting him do a whole lot of damage. A lot of his other abilities are lacking. He's got decent dexterity, but a lot of his other abilities are not terribly good. So we're going to give him heavy weapons, heavy armor, because he has a number of abilities, but he's not incredibly dependent on them, because he can do damage without them. I got a maul here. Can use that, do a lot of damage with that crap. Also, let's just give him some armor. Give him heavy armor, because, I mean, you might as well. And he's not going to get anything like a... He's not going to get anything like a ranged weapon, because he's not really good with it. So we're going to do this, have this set up for now. Then we'll, hopefully we can get some better weapons for him soon. Okay, let's try getting out of here.
We done heard what was said. You're a warden. I don't know if you killed King Kalen, and make her forgive me, I don't care. But that bounty on your head could feed a lot of hungry bellies. Attack!
Ah, shit, here we go. Oh, geez, Morgan's staff went right through Liliana's head. Oh, she's already dead. That's a shame. Sten looks like he's running away. Actually, he looks like he's engaging he's engaging that group over there. Morgan looks like she's doing that too. Not sure where Liliana is going. The dog is... I don't know what... looks like he's going to go fight that way. And looks like my character is going to be left to attack the guys right ahead. Maybe I should work with them to help get rid of these guys, but... Look how much damage Sten can do. Yeah, I mean, they're not very tough, but there are a lot of them. Now, I'm trying to keep some of my characters from taking any damage. I may not have the best party set up right now, because Sten is a tough guy. but he doesn't have a whole lot of constitution like you'd expect a warrior to, so he doesn't have a high HP. So, I mean, he's taking a beating right now. It looks like he's about to go down. Oh, nope, he survived. Okay, yeah, he almost went down. But it was just what I was trying to say. He's not set up to be taking a whole lot of damage. I don't maybe have the best armor on him. I had whatever I could equip him with, and he's using a two-handed weapon rather than a one-handed weapon and a shield. So he's not going to be able to take a whole lot of beating. Neither is Liliana or Morgan. So all the tanking duties are going to have to be on my main character, but he can't take a sustained beating from that many characters simultaneously, because he's only one person. Although I do have the... Although, since I... Oh!
I could do that for you.
Oh yeah, Liliana being a rogue, she can open that crap. Yeah, I did not need that. Can only take a sustained beating from so many characters at a time. Or else I would have done this threaten stance. Oh, I already did have the threaten stance on. Ha! No wonder he almost got killed. Which drew all of the attacks to him. Now I do have a mod installed that allows me to have the dog in my party regardless of the fact whether I choose him as one of my 4 members or not. The mod works pretty good. It does kind of unbalance the game a little bit. But I don't like having the dog in the party because you can't talk to the dog, and the dog doesn't have any dialogue choices or anything like that. So, I mean, I want to have the dog around, but I don't want the dog to be taking up a party member slot. So I'm cheating a little bit. Sue me. Just kidding, don't actually sue me, that would suck. Hey, more people, what's going on? Oh, shit. This is not going to work out well for me. Oop, stunned. Come on, Sten, take him out. Sten's down. My main character, although I use him with a bow sometimes, he's perhaps not the best bowman, because using a bow is heavily dependent on dexterity. So are daggers, by the way, which is why... oh, that looked brutal. That must have sucked. Which is why Liliana is using only one dagger, which seems like a bit of an odd weapon for a person to only be using one of. And since she's kind of small, I guess, the dagger doesn't look very small on her. I'm going to give her a second dagger, a cheap tier 1 iron dagger, and put it as a second weapon. And maybe not the best idea at this point in the game, since I don't have any, I don't have the appropriate skill set and stuff on her character to have her use dual wielding effectively, but, you know, whatever. Oh, shit, no, it was just Sten. I thought the guy was coming back to life. So, your characters, there's no one perfect character, as you can see.
Shall be done.
All of the characters have strengths and weaknesses. And using them effectively is what separates a person who's going to win from a person who's going to lose. See what else is around here. The environments in this game... Oh shit. Ah, damn, I was not expecting this. Okay, people, come here and come get some.
I could do that for you.
I had no idea those guys were going to be here. Oh, there's also a sack. Studded leather gloves. I might want to make use of those. Yeah, apparently there are a lot more bandits in this area than I thought. Oh, look at all of that stuff. Sweet. I mean,
As you like.
balanced great sword. Actually, the name is grayed out because she doesn't have the strength stat to wield this weapon. You need 20 strength. I think she's like, what, 14 or something? Sten, on the other hand, can definitely use this. In fact, it looks like the great sword has better damage output, a higher critical chance, lower armor penetration, however, and the strength modifier is lower. I'm going to swap out for the great. Also has Qunari thickened cap. Oh, that sounds good. Yeah, okay. Seems like something he should be using. I'm not getting rid of... Oh, studded leather gloves. I didn't have any better armor. Heavy chainmail, green iron. I may want to put this on my main character. Yeah, that's definitely better. The fatigue rating's higher. Not as big of a deal for a warrior. See if there's any more trouble I can get into in this place. The individual environments in the game are not terribly large, so it may seem like a bit of a disappointment compared to someone who was expecting something like Skyrim or Oblivion. Oh, spiders. We happen to have a spider of our own here. Oh, that's nasty. Oh, that's unfortunate. And here comes Morgan Spider. Characters are getting bound up in the web. Nasty. Now they're not terribly tough opponents. They're going down. Yeah.
Why does that always happen to me?
What? Getting attacked by gigantic spiders has happened to you a lot? Well, they were coming out of this cave, weren't they? Is this actually a cave? Nope, it's just a friggin' hole in the wall. In the dirt, with no entrance. What? More you fuckers? Alright, let's do this. Okay, I think it's about time I leave Lothering. This place doesn't seem to be particularly safe for an individual such as myself. It's a little distressing, I imagine, for our character here, who became a Grey Warden. Now, being a Grey Warden, despite the fact that historically they haven't always been terribly welcome inside of Ferelden. They're generally regarded as being very noble people, and it's something that a lot of people consider to be a major honor to become just a simple be a Grey Warden is something that is considered to be something to strive for. It's a reward to be a Grey Warden, regardless of whether you're expecting to die from it or not. But these people are so willing and so desperate and so convinced that the Grey Wardens are bad people that they're willing to just sell them out at first sight just because of something that Logain said. Oh, darkspawn. Are we getting no help? Where's the rest of my team? Good. It's an alpha. Ha, let's take him out. Oh yeah, the alphas can be tough, although we definitely have this battle in hand. Although I think Sten might go down. See, I don't have Sten properly equipped, and I'm not really using him strategically very properly. He's allowed to take too much damage. During level ups, I might want to consider upgrading his constitution. Why would a Genlock have money?
Mighty timely arrival there, my friend. I'm much obliged.
You're welcome.
The name's Bodon Feddick, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sandal. Say hello, my boy.
Hello.
Road's been mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way.
It's a bit complicated, but you're welcome to come along.
Complicated? Somehow I imagine that only says half of it. Thank you for the offer. There may be more excitement on your path than is good for my boy and me. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we?
Okay, he's a merchant that goes around selling enchantments. Enchantments? Enchantments! A dead blood mage. Wow. Oh, what the hell's a blood mage? We'll find out in the next episode. I feel the need to mention that. Let's clean these bodies and get the hell out of here. Yes. Yes. Perfect. Perfect. Let's get out of here.